On, let's talk about Madonna, who is celebrating Rocco's birthday. I cannot believe this boy is 24 years old, and he's fine too. I said, Madonna, I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to climb your son. But I'm like, I just remember. It's always this thing like when you watch kids grow up, it's like I remember you when you was little. But anyway, so Madonna is wishing her eldest son a happy birthday. Now let me pull up the picture because she had like a little carousel on her Instagram where she was wishing him a happy birthday. And she basically, the Queen of Pop's eldest son celebrated his birthday on Sunday as she took to social media to share the numerous looks that he has sported while growing up. Now, Madonna 65, who shares Rocco with her former husband, Guy Ritchie, wrote on Instagram, "Happy birthday, Rocco, the long and winding road." It didn't Cheryl Crow song "Every Day is a Winding Road." Anyway, the long and winding road through all your many moods and incarnations. Not moods, child. That was a read. But I guess it was like, sis, y'all both Leos. So you should know better than anybody about mood. So she said, the long and winding road through all your many moods and incarnations have been tumultuous and full of surprises. But through it all, your curiosity and artistic soul has been the glue that held us together. The Material Girl singer finished, "Thank God for art. Thank God for you. We have been together for many lifetimes." Child, maybe Madonna should have got a hold of that damn Katy Perry Lifetime song and probably could have did something better with it. "For many lifetimes, thank you for choosing me again. Love you for eternity." Now, Madonna is also mother to Lourdes, who's 27, David, who's 18, Mercy, also 18, and twins Stella and Esther, who are 11, and explained how she is delighted when all of her offspring get involved in her performances. Now, discussing the end of her celebration tour earlier this year, she told W Magazine, "When I go on tour, nothing brings me more happiness than to know we are all working on the same show, creating the magic together. Of course, I'm their mother, so sometimes we get on each other's nerves. We are a family of artists, but we're also a family, and that's what happens." Now, Madonna previously hailed her kids for their enthusiasm during the tour to mark her 40 years in music. She captured an Instagram post, "On the day before our 80th show of the celebration tour, I need to acknowledge my incredibly talented children who carry me through this journey, each of them bringing their own unique talent to the stage." Rehearsals began over a year ago with almost a 2-month break waiting for me recover from a near-death experience. They never stopped practicing. They never stopped cheering me on and supporting me. Their enthusiasm kept me going. Rocco's father, as we said earlier, is film director Guy Ritchie, 55, who Madonna was married to from 2000 to 2008, and who was also father to David Banda. Now, in Sunday's birthday post, Madonna revealed Rocco had acting chops by sharing a video of him running lines. And I have to say, and I'm gonna show y'all this video. Rocco, in my opinion, has a spot on Cockney accent. He sounds like Adele. But then again, his father pretty much has does like the little Cockney accent and stuff every now and again. So, or I don't know if he has a Cockney accent, because I've heard Guy talk. Like you can understand what he's saying, but I guess when he gets around his mates or whatever, it gets like thicker. But yeah, let's play that clip for y'all to hear how spot on with the accent he is.
Wilma who? Wilma, lunch be ready soon?
But actually, I just want to show that real quick when he did "I'm Gonna Tell You a Secret." That little clip when they were telling each other corny jokes, and he would just crack up. I still remember that because "I'm Gonna Tell You a Secret" is actually one of my favorite documentaries. But anyway, let's move on. This is many looks. He was giving a little hipster there. This is giving me like ray of light tease with this picture. Oh no, not the pigtails.
It must be by his death, and for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general. He would be crowned, how that might change his nature. There's the question. 'Tis the bright day that brings forth the hour, and that craze roaring walking. Crown him that, I grant we put a sting in him. That, at his will, we may do danger with. Oh. It must be by his death, and for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general. He would be crowned. How that might change his nature. There's the question.
Okay, so then we also have a couple of pictures where she was showing his artwork. We'll get to that in a second. Where's the artwork? So there's some of his paintings. So it goes to show that, you know what, Rocco was definitely talented. And, you know, he used to go by the name of Red. He actually owns his own art gallery. And he used to go by Red because I think he also wanted to be known as an artist on his own merit. I know some people be like, well, if it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't have his other stuff. But I'm like, yeah, from when he was talking about you know, he's mentioned in the past that what got him into art is because both of his parents are artists and they always surrounded him with art. You already know Madonna is huge on like art and painters and stuff. Frida Kahlo was like one of her all-time favorite artists. So growing up in that whole atmosphere of your mother is an artist, your father's a filmmaker, so you know he's all about like visual art as well as your mother. She not only makes music, but she's also a visual artist. Your father's a filmmaker, so you know I'm sure he's seen a lot of artwork and paintings and stuff around the house, so that's also going to inspire him to want to learn that as well. And I thought this was a cute one too. It's like, okay, first of all, look at that back, this boy works out. And then number two, he's painting a nude model. And then, you know, they're showing him with his canvas and he's painting. He has and actually has a photo of his mother that he drew himself, or painted, I should say, of, you know, himself. So we'll leave it on that. But, you know, they said that, you know, she said, so happy to have the night off to enjoy my son Rocco's latest collection of paintings called Pack a Punch, inspired by Muay Thai fighters. At Miami Design District, she captured an Instagram post. So that was, you know, when he was doing like his art exhibit. Snaps posted from the evening showed the songstress posing beside his artwork along with images of all his siblings, bar Lourdes, admiring the collection. So the previous November, she had seen another one of his shows in Milan and branded herself the luckiest mom in the world. Now, Rocco 23 held a joint exhibition with Luigi and Lango, a Italian fashion photography duo who have beautifully captured numerous celebrities over the years, including Madonna. Now, during his segment of the show, Rocco approached a nude model, American Lindley Eilers, while smoking a cigarette. They stood in a small stage surrounded by candles and an orchestra. Lindley then took the cigarette from him and began to paint her completely naked body, bar a white base coat with reds, yellows, and blues. Madonna captured the post, a magical evening at the Palazzo Real. The exhibition of Louis Liango was amazing. So they sold this other stuff. What was the thing? I was looking for that quote. What he said. Now, they said that the talented artist told Vogue Hong Kong that although neither of his parents are painters, they fostered a love of art in him at a very young age. He said it certainly helped growing up in a house that was passionate about art and culture. Neither of my parents are painters, but both are artists in their own right, and they taught me to appreciate and respect it. Their shared fascination eventually piqued my interest, and since I can remember, I've always been surrounded by it. And remember, at one point, so it's good to see like he found his tribe. He is an artist. He's a very talented painter. And I will say that, you know, let's also remember that once upon a time, not long ago, Rocco was not in the best light with Madonna. And, you know, they were going back and forth and that sort of thing. I think it was because his, you know, their divorce and everything, you know, Madonna and Guy divorce affected him growing up. So he kind of was going back and forth with his mother. He wanted to live with his father, and she let him do that for a while. And eventually, you know, they came back. He came back home, and now they're, you know, the best of spirits. And I'm kind of glad for that. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? I just want to give also Rocco a happy birthday. And that's why I said they butt heads because they both Leos. And you know, when you have somebody that's like you with the same sign, you know, there's gonna be issues where did I show y'all this picture? I do like this picture of Madonna and Rocco together. Wait, did it come up? Or did I think I hit the wrong button again. Hold on a second. Because I like this picture of like the Muay Thai fighter and they're at the art exhibit. That's a good one. So I'm just glad that they were able to work things out. And you know what? When you're older and you know better, you do better. So I think that's what kind of brought these two together, is that he had to kind of go off and do his own thing. He was living out in the UK. He got to spend time with his father, and his father's now married with his own family. Madonna is not married. She has her own family, but you know, it's easier for men to find a new boo and kids or whatever, and a woman who's willing to not be the overshadower of the relationship. Like, Guy was a director in his own right, but Madonna is one of the biggest pop stars on the planet and an icon. So you being in her shadow and having the kids and stuff, you were expecting her to sit and be demure. And for a period, she did do that. She kind of played the Susie Homemaker, very demure, very dressed up, you know, with the English roses, writing that book, and you know, wearing the sundresses and giving you her and the fake British accent, and giving you very much, you know, Kate Middleton tease before we even knew who the hell Kate Middleton was. So she gave you that, and then at one point she said, I gotta go, you know, I can't be doing this lady for long. Who this lady? You know, I'll do it for you for a minute, but at some point I gotta do me, child. Oh, I was like, what is going on? I got a message. But anyway, so I say all this, I'm glad they worked it on out. And happy birthday, Rocco. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.